Heard Sunday evenings at 6.
When you've got questions, he always has an answer. It's Sean Hannity this afternoon at 2, right before Joe Walsh at 5 on AM 560. The Answer.
Dan and Amy bring a lot of those water balls on June 24th when we have our little golf outing at Mistwood in Romeoville, presented by Clear Financial Strategies. It's a 100 Club golf outing because that's the beneficiary of some of the proceeds that are raised. And we're pleased to be joined in studio by Joe Ahern and Caitlin Brennan. Joe, the CEO of the 100 Club of DuPage County. Caitlin Brennan, the COO. Joe and Caitlin, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. This is our third year partnering with the 100 Club. It's been great, and it's been great for us because you guys do such great work supporting families of fallen police officers and firefighters. So just a little bit of the backstory again on the 100 Club, what you guys do.
Well, the 100 Club supports the families of fallen police officers, firefighters, state, local, federal law enforcement in Cook, Lake, and McHenry County. When a police officer or firefighter dies in the line of duty, we show up immediately. We provide financial assistance, a total of $50,000 to the surviving spouse, and then we send all the kids to college. So we've had 273 line of duty deaths over the last 52 years. And we have provided over $11 million to these families.
So since you help with their continuing education, the need to raise money is great. There's a real need out there.
Yeah, it really is, Amy. We have 30 children right now. They're all sons and daughters of police officers and firefighters who have paid the ultimate sacrifice. They're in college right now. And we have 81 additional children. And sadly, in the last year, we've had 8 line-of-duty deaths with 17 children left behind. So you can do the math. It's about $5 million, almost $6 million of additional financial need that we'll have over the next 18 years to provide for these families.
I'd be remiss if we didn't ask about Commander Paul Bauer and his family and how that's proceeding. I know you had a close relationship with them after he was killed in line of duty downtown.
Yeah, I did, Dan, and there's been a tremendous outpouring for Commander Bauer. But they're doing well. The family is so close knit. They're going to be in Washington next week to be part of the National Police Recognition Ceremony to go on the wall at the candlelight vigil, and Caitlin and I will be there. And it's tough. I mean, they're having a tough time, but thank God for all the support that they get from the people that support the 100 Club and support our law enforcement.
I love hearing the story. So, I mean, just a story or two about some of the families served and what the kids have gone on to do with the support you provided for their education.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's so many, Dan, that, we go back to firefighter Mickey Johnson, that was 2 sons were Marines, and Captain Herbie Johnson was killed in November of 2012 and left behind 2 boys and a daughter, and the 2 boys were Marines, and now one is a firefighter and another is a police officer. And so these are generations of family members that continue to give back to our communities.
So do you ever lay awake at night and think, we're not going to get $5 to $6 million to help the 17 children that were left behind this year?
Well,
is it always weighing heavy on your heart?
No, it really is, Amy. You get up every day and hoping that that horrible tragedy isn't going to happen, and you always feel like we're a banana peel away from a terrible tragedy. 9/11, you remember there was, I think, 374 firefighters that died, and approximately 70 police officers that ultimately died, and it's just a horrific tragedy. The firefighters in Prescott, Arizona, they had 19 firefighters killed in one incident. Oh. So we always think about that.
Go through the process with us when you have a police officer or first responder who's killed in the line of duty, and then you guys roll into action. How does that proceed?
Well, let me turn it over to Caitlin.
Yeah.
Because she really is the point person along with me on providing for the families.
Sure. So when we hear about a line of duty death or a tragic incident, we respond within the first 12 to 24 hours to assist the family. Support services, part of that is just being there with the family and listening and seeing what kind of support we can help with. We also provide that immediate financial assistance. We're there for services. We're there for the family immediately, and then also for higher education in years to come. Some families, there's children who are already in college, so that assistance is immediate. And some families, tragically, like the families we've had as of late, the children are all very little.
Because a lot of people don't
they're
plan
going
for
time.
financially. Funerals are expensive.
Yes.
I mean, so do you help? Do they sometimes ask you to help plan the funeral, line up a funeral home?
Sure. So there's, along with ourselves, there's other support organizations who do assist. But yes, sometimes we assist with planning, assist with things down to walking the family through what they can expect.
Yeah, well, that's important because
right.
it's uncharted territories for them.
Well, and one of the biggest things you have to remember too is when these line of duty deaths happen, it's a national scale. It is a media fanfare. People know about these families. They're going to see their families on TV. They're going to see the tragedy on TV. So that's a lot to prepare a family for.
What the genesis of the 100 Club, the idea that gave rise to the clubs around the country, and how it's evolved over the last 50 years.
Yeah, Dan, it started in 1952 in Detroit, Michigan. A police officer was tragically shot and killed. A Pontiac car dealer read about the widow was going to lose her home. He went and paid off her mortgage. And a month later, another police officer was shot and killed. This same Pontiac car dealer reached out to two friends, a furniture dealer and a drugstore owner, and they reached out to 100 friends and said, let's start something to help these families. So that's how the name stuck, the 100 Club. And now there's over 125 organizations around the country that all have pretty much the same mission to help provide for these police and fires around the country, but it's virtually around the country.
And the evolution has municipalities, states, have they started to do more to fill in the gaps over that period of time that you guys continue to fill, like with child's education?
Yeah, exactly. And I got a call last night from Connecticut from a fellow who was a retired Connecticut state trooper, who is the executive director of the 100 Club in Connecticut, and was calling to ask us about how we do and what benefits we provide. So it's growing around the country, and ours started in August of 1966. So this August 27th will be our 53rd year that we've been doing this. And thank God for the people that continue to support us, and for AM 560. I know this is our third year that you have the golf outing, and it's just a great platform for us to be able to tell our story, reach out to people in Chicago and the surrounding communities to help provide financial assistance to the 100 Club.
And we can't say the number enough to sign up for our golf tournament. 312-363-6680. Enjoy a day of golf, but also you're supporting the 100 Club of Chicago, the 100 Club of DuPage County. Again, 312-363-6680.
And there's two shotguns. There's a 7:30 a.m. shotgun and a 2 p.m. So after lunch, shotgun lunch is 12 to 2 p.m. So you can go early or you can go later. Obviously, since we're on the air,
yes,
we'll be at the 2 p.m. one, and
yes.
Joe will be at the 7:30 one. The foursome, $1,196. And with that, you get 25 60-second commercials to promote your business on our airwaves. They'll run 5 a.m. to 10 p.m., our prime broadcasting hours during the week. That's a $3,000 value in advertising you're getting for $1,200, basically $1,196 to be specific, and you're supporting the 100 Club in so doing.
So if you're a business owner, manager, or the person who makes marketing decisions for your company, again, here's the deal. A foursome for $1,196. And as a way of saying thank you, we will give you 25 60-second commercials to promote your business right here on AM 560. It's the best deal in radio advertising in the Chicagoland area. And again, the proceeds go to help the 100 Club of Chicago. 312-363-6680, 312-363-6680. And you can also purchase Team Amy, Team Dan, or Team Joe, a foursome for $2,000 and play a round of golf with us. And then we can also voice your commercials.
Yeah, and you really, obviously.
I mean, Dan thinks he should go for $4,000 to $5,000.
Five.
I should
because he really
5,000.
talks a big game. He does practice a lot. I mean, not practice. You play a lot.
Yeah, I play the game.
Excuse me.
I play the game. I respect the game. I wear knickers like Payne Stewart did to honor the game.
Really.
Amy, Joe,
No,
it's a sliding scale down.
Excuse
You're
me.
better than Walsh.
Well, yeah,
But-
I'm athletic and I do play, and I actually own my own golf clubs.
Yeah. But, I mean, who has better legs for the golf skirt? You decide.
Well,
We'll both
Joe
have 'em on.
wears jean shorts, which are called jorts.
He's not
which
wearing je-
hopefully he won't wear the jorts this year.
If he's wearing jean shorts, I will have Jim McQuethy remove him from the property.
Okay.
He's going to be in proper golf attire, as is everybody else. All right?
But is the Mistwood Golf Club, is it challenging? Because
It's-
I've never been there.
It's and we've been doing this at Bolingbrook. Mistwood's right down the road, right off
Okay.
Weber Road in Romeoville. So it's basically the same travel time if you're coming from the city or the burbs. It is a great track. It's really a good public track, and it's a fun course. It's not an easy course, but it's a fun course. So again, 312-363-6680. Sign up now. Joe Ahern, CEO of the 100 Club. Caitlin Brennan, COO of the 100 Club. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thanks very
Thank you.
much. Thanks.
Purchase a foursome at the AM 560 golf outing to support the families of fallen first responders. Call 312-363-6680. That's 3